Good morning, students. How are you? Hope you are very good, doing very good work, enthusiastic about the studying. So, student, we are going to discuss one new thing that is about the mirror. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so wait, student. So, students, see, we are going to do one activity. Okay, so this activity is basically about one mirror. Okay, so you can do at your home also. This is a one mirror over here. Okay, and see, this is one mirror. Okay, and what you can see in this mirror, that what you can see in this mirror, that if I am placing one object that is in front of the mirror, so this is known as object. Okay, and the image is formed just behind this mirror. Okay, so this is object, and due to the reflection of light, the image is formed into the mirror. Okay, so do you think the light is entering inside the mirror? No, student, of course not. The light is actually not entering inside the mirror. What is happening? The light is coming this way and reflecting back. Okay, light is coming this way and reflecting back. So how this image is formed inside? Okay, so such image is formed by tracing the light, incident light. Okay, so basically what happens is that such image is also known as virtual image. Why it is known as virtual image? Like if we want to take those images on any screen, so that will not come on screen because it is just behind the mirror. Okay, so different question is that if we are looking this pen on the inside this mirror, is it looking straight or similar way as it is the object is, or it is looking like inverted one? No, student. So we can say that if this object is straight, standing straight, and if the nib is above up portion, so in the image also the nib will be up portion. Okay, so this is one of the property of plane mirror, is that the image will be formed very much similar to the object only, because the height of the object, okay, and the distance from which this object is kept, that will also remain the same. So this is one of the property of the plane mirror. Is it clear to you, students? Very good, students. So place a lighted candle in front of mirror, plane mirror. Try to see the flame of the candle in the mirror. It appears as if the similar candle is placed behind the mirror. Okay, the candle which appears behind the mirror is the image of the candle formed by the mirror. The candle itself is the object. So this is object that is placed in front of the mirror, and the image is formed behind the mirror. Okay, so this is the property of plane mirror, students. So moving forward, students, now you have to do some activity, more activity. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, we have to move the object and we have to see the image inside the mirror. So when we are moving this object, at the same time when we are looking at the image also, what we can see, that if the object is also moving, then image is also moving. Okay, and if the object is going back, the image is also going back. Okay, and if the nib is at the top, so image also the nib is at the top. Okay, so by concluding all this property of plane mirror, what you can say, what are the different properties of the plane mirror? Okay, can you say some of the properties? Yes, student, now it's your duty to do activity at your home also. You have to take one mirror and you have to take the object. Okay, and you have to do different activity in front of the camera, and you have to note down the property also, what type of image is formed when you are moving from one position to the another position. So in this way you can see the different properties of the images formed by the plane mirror. Okay, so now we will see some of the points over here. So we can say that if the flame of the object is flame of the candle is up, and in the image also the flame is shown in the up position, that such type of image is known as erect image. That image is known as erect image. An image formed by plane mirror is erect and of the same size as the object. Okay, students, good. So see student, there are two types of image basically formed. One type of image that we cannot bring such image on the screen, okay, and the another type of image is that we can bring such type of image on the screen. So as you can see in the image given in the PPT, that when we are looking through the plane mirror, what is happening, students? Actually this image that is formed behind the mirror, that cannot be formed on a screen. Okay, so such image is known as virtual image, where the image cannot be formed on the screen. Image cannot be formed on the screen. Okay, but in the case of real image that we have seen in the cinema halls also, that the light is coming from the back side, okay, and it is falling on the screen that is present in front of the hall, and there we can see that the light generates the image. Okay, so such image is known as real image, because they can produce the image on the screen as well. Is it clear to everyone or not? So I think that the difference between the real image and the virtual image is clear to you. You may also take some point from here. So the real image, it is an image which can be obtained on a screen. The image formed on the cinema screen. When the light rays come from the object actually meet at a point after reflection from the mirror, then it results in the formation of real image. Clear? So what is happening when the light rays come from the object actually meet at a point after reflection from the mirror, then it results in the formation of real image. What is virtual image then? So it is the image, it is an image, or we can say it is an image which cannot be obtained on the screen. This is the must point. Example, the image formed by the plane mirror. When the light rays coming from an object appears to meet after the reflection from the mirror, then it results in the formation of virtual image. It is not possible to form the virtual image on the screen. Yes, because the light ray actually do not pass the screen or cannot be perceived on the screen. So this is all about the virtual image. Okay, students. So moving further, now you have to give the answer of this question is that the image from the plane mirror is real and inverted, virtual and erect, real and virtual, and all of the above. So the correct answer will be virtual and erect. Okay, so the image that is formed in the plane mirror is always virtual, because it is always behind the screen and that cannot be formed on the screen. And why it is erect? Because the top position will always remain as a top position in the image. The bottom position will always remain bottom position in the image. So such type of image is known as erect image. Okay students, I hope it would be clear to you. Now moving to the next section of this part. Now there is one activity for you students. This is the activity time. Now what you have to do, you have to take a chessboard. Either you have to take a chartboard and make 8 into 8 squares. Draw a thick line in the middle of the paper. Fix the plane mirror vertically on this line. Trace all the objects such as pencil sharpener at the boundary of the third square counting from the mirror. Note the position of the image. Now shift the image to the boundary of the fourth square. Again note the position of the image. Did you find any relation between the distance of image from the mirror and that of object? Yes, students. So we have already discussed about that. Again, we will discuss. Let's take this mirror first. Okay. So what you can say about this mirror? Let's suppose this is a pen. Okay. And this is at one position. I'm keeping this pen at bottom on the table. Now what I am looking at the image only, that where I am putting this pen, the image is also formed there only. And now I am putting my pen on some board. The image is also on some board only. Okay. So in the sense we can tell that whenever we are shifting the object, the image is also shifting in the same pattern. Wherever we are taking this object, the image is shifting in the same direction. Okay. So what property of plane mirror you can tell about this? Yes, student, you have to tell me the property of plane mirror. So it is very clear and it is very obvious that whenever we are displacing any object, the image is also displaced in the same manner. Okay. So see some of the result. What can be the result obtained from this plane mirror is that the object, that is the image formed by the plane mirror, will be equal distance will be at equal distance from the mirror. That means the distance of image from the mirror will be equal to the distance of object from the mirror. So this is one of the property of plane mirror. Okay students, so with this type of activity you can also repeat at your home and you may find your observation. Okay, so this I taught in a very realistic manner, but what you have to do, you have to take a chessboard and there you have to shift the position of your object. Okay, and in the similar manner you have to note down the observation of image also. So so what will happen, like if this is a square box, let's suppose 1 2 3 4 is there and we have put it one mirror over here. Okay, suppose this is a mirror. Now put the object at one position and see the image position. Now put the object at second position, then again see the image position. Now put the object at third position and again see the image position. Now again put the position at fourth position, then again see the image in the mirror at the fourth position. So this depicts that. What does this depict? So basically it depicts at the position wherever the object is kept, the image will be also formed at the same position. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Is there any problem, any type of? Okay, so student, now see, some of the points over here is that now we have put a vertical screen behind the plane mirror. Okay, now suppose that we are going to check whether this plane mirror is going to form a real image or not. Okay, so to check that if the mirror is obtaining a real image or not, we are putting a vertical screen. Okay, vertical screen, we can use any type of white paper also for vertical screen. Okay, so then we will notice that the image of candle is not formed on the screen. Even if the screen is placed in front of the plane mirror, the image of the candle cannot be formed on the screen. Since the image of the candle formed in the plane mirror cannot be formed on the screen, which means that the image of the candle in the plane mirror is a virtual image. It is always a virtual image. Is it clear to everyone, students? What is virtual image? So virtual image, even we place any type of screen. Okay, let's suppose I am putting one white screen in front of this mirror or at the back of this mirror. In both the situation, the image will be not formed on the screen. This depicts that this is a virtual image. It is not a real image. Okay. So, student, we are moving forward. Now you have to tell me the answer of this question. The distance of image formed is greater than the distance of object formed in the mirror. So we have discussed this property many times, and if you still do not understand, then you can do activity by your plane mirror. This is one of the most simple experiment you can have ever done in your life. Okay, so you have to just displace the object in front of the mirror, and you have to see the displacement that is occurring in the image. Okay, so you will find that the distance of image from the mirror will be equal to the distance that is from the object to the mirror. So is reading this line, that distance of image formed is greater than the distance of object from the mirror, it is a completely false statement. Okay, students, so we are moving forward. Now it's time, it's your time. You have to observe this image. Okay, now this is a letter D. Clear? This is a letter D, and in the middle we can see there is a mirror, that is a plane mirror. And what you can see, the image that is formed inside the mirror, that is inverted. Is it inverted or not? Yes or no? Yes. So why it is so? Or what can be the property of plane mirror by looking at this image? Yes, student, what you can say about the property of the plane mirror? Yes, student. So basically such property of plane mirror in which the right hand side is looking as left hand side and the left hand side is looking as right hand side. So this property of plane mirror is known as, yes, lateral inversion. This is known as lateral inversion. Clear, student? So in lateral inversion, what is happening, that left appears to be right and right appears to be left. Okay, student, now we will look upon the more detail about the lateral inversion. Now you see, whenever you see yourself in the mirror, what you will see, that the hand that is right hand, okay, but it will be depicted as a left hand in the mirror. So this particular property of image is known as lateral inversion. Okay, so if we stand in front of a plane mirror, basically, and lift our right hand, then we see that our image lift its left hand, and if we lift our left hand, then the image appears to lift it right hand, students. So this is a basic concept or basic property of plane mirror, that it gives a laterally inverted image. Which type of image? Laterally inverted image is formed. Okay, student, this is known as laterally inverted image. So student, see what this means. This means that the right side of our body becomes the left side in the image, while the left side of our body becomes right side of the image. It appears as if our image has been reversed sideways, okay, with respect to our body. The effect of reversing the sides of an object and its image is called lateral inversion. So the definition of lateral inversion is that the effect of reversing the side. The effect of, yes student, you have to read it again and again. The effect of reversing the sides of an object and its image is called as lateral inversion. So the effect of reversing the side, of an object and its image is called as lateral inversion. Great, student. So now till now you are with me. I hope you will learn this complete chapter very easily. Okay, now you might have seen such image in your society or whenever you are going to school or some other places, that in the van, which is an ambulance, the letters are written in opposite way. Okay, so why it is so? Yes student, why it is so? Yes, very good student. So we can say that if the ambulance is coming from the back and we are on the car or on the by motorcycle, then what will happen? This inverted ambulance will be seen in the rear view of bike as the uninverted, means in the correct sequence, correct letters will be seen. Okay student, so we understand why the word ambulance is written in this way. When a driver of the vehicle ahead of the ambulance look in his or her rear view mirror, then she can read ambulance written on it. So it is a duty of every one of us to allow an ambulance to pass without blocking its way. So student, it is a very crucial time for any person who has made any type of accident. Okay, and this ambulance is carrying those patients, and it also might be a pregnant lady going to deliver its baby. So ambulance has many role for different type of person. Okay, so actually they are carrying the diseased person or pregnant woman or some other activity, so they are in very hurry and they have to reach hospital very fast. Okay, and so the letter which is written in reversed manner, whenever seen in the rear view of the camera, rear view of the mirror in the bike or car, it will appear as straight word ambulance. So basically on the van or on the vehicle of the ambulance, it is written in the opposite way. It is all due to that plane mirror forms lateral inversion. Okay student, now you have to answer this question. If the plane mirror our right hand appear to be right hand, no, it's absolutely wrong, it appears to be left hand. Okay, so in today's class we have studied about image formed by the light, the distance of image from the mirror, and the lateral inversion. Okay, so image formed by the mirror is what we can say: virtual, erect, equal distance. And one more property we have studied is that lateral inversion is seen here. Lateral inversion is seen here. The distance of image from the mirror is equal to the distance of object from the mirror. Absolutely true. This statement is absolutely true. In the plane mirror, our left hand appears to be right hand. So these things we have studied right now only, and this was a small recapitulation. Now we are going for homework part. You have to make a chart of different property of image formed by the plane mirror and activity. Write the English alphabet and observe in the mirror. Okay, draw the letter as a seen in plane mirror. So you have to write first ABCD to Z, and now you have to see the complete 26 letter into the mirror, and you have to write the complete opposite symbol of ABCD. Okay students, so this is all for today's class. We will meet in next class. Till then, thank you and bye bye.